reading. So yesterday we talked a lot about our reviewing, and chapter 4 we're reading, this is our last day for chapter 4, and it's titled Problems in the Classroom. So let's jump right into it.
Now we are going to work in 2 groups, says Mr. Landry. Kaban and Carly will work together in a group. Amaya and William will form another group. Each group will do a project to help decide what rules they will have in their class.
So does anyone remember the rules they ended up with? If not, we'll find out in a minute.
Before we start a project, we should have a goal. A goal is something we want to accomplish. The goal for your group project is to find a problem that may stop students from learning. Then you will come up with a rule that will help with that problem, explains Mr. Landry.
So, the first step of making a law or a rule is coming up with a problem. And so that's the goal for Mr. Landry's class, is to come up with some problems that they have in class. And this is a very important word right here, goal. A goal is something we want to accomplish. So we have short goals, we have long-term goals, but it's important that we, know what a goal is and, something that we're working towards.
Mr. Landry begins by giving them an example. One of the best parts of coming to school or meeting online is seeing your friends. It is fun to talk to them. It is great to have friends, and it is a nice thing to check on them. It is a problem when we talk to our friends during class.
So like we said yesterday, we love to talk to our friends, especially now we like to check in when we get a chance and have fun. But when we're trying to learn, we can't be talking to our friends. That's a problem because it interferes with our learning.
Why is it a problem if we talk to our friends during class or a meeting? Asks Mr. Landry. Amaya answers, if we are talking to our friends, then we can't hear what the teacher is saying. Right, says Mr. Landry. Other students may also have a hard time hearing the teacher and learning if you are talking. This is a problem. Now it is your turn to think of things that may keep us from learning, says Mr. Landry. The students think of other problems in the classroom. Carly pulls out her phone and texts a friend. Kaban starts to play a game on his phone. After a few minutes, they remember they are supposed to be working.
So what should the students be doing at this time? What are Carly and Kaban supposed to be doing? Well, they're supposed to be working. It says it right here. They were supposed to be working, but what were they actually doing? They were on their phones, texting their friends. That phone will always get us in trouble.
Finally, Carly and Kaban get to work. Carly says, I think cell phones or other electronics can be a problem. Kaban agrees, yes they can. When we are texting or playing a game, then we cannot learn. I think we could use this problem for our project.
So Carly and Kaban, they found their problem. They think cell phones or other electronics can be a problem. So they talked about it, they agree, and that's what the problem is they're going to use for their project.
William and Amaya want to get a drink before starting their project. William stands up and walks to the drinking fountain. He trips over a backpack and falls down. Amaya runs over and helps him up. Are you okay? Amaya asks. Yes, says William. He gets a drink and goes back to his seat.
I see a problem here. Do you guys see the problem?
William and Amaya look around the room and see lots of backpacks and jackets on the floor. I think the backpacks and jackets on the floor are a problem, says William. Amaya agrees. It is not safe for us to walk around the classroom with so many things on the floor.
All right, so William and Amaya have found their problem. They said, I think backpacks and jackets on the floor are a problem because it's not safe for us to walk around the classroom with so many things on the floor.
Each group tells Mr. Landry the problem they would like to solve. Mr. Landry likes the problems they found. Both of your problems focus on helping students learn, keeping people safe, or making things fair. I think we can make good rules with these problems.
So what does each of these groups' problem focus on? It says both of your problems focus on helping students learn, keeping people safe, or making things fair. And so those are all great things that they can use to make some good rules for their classroom. And that is the end of chapter 4. It's being a little slow for us this morning, so let's hope it's going to let us go to our questions that I want to go over. Oh goodness, guys. Let's give me a second. See if we can get it to work. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. Cross our fingers, it's gonna load. Yes. All right. Look, we're even gonna remember to put our name on the top corner. All right. So these are the advanced fill-in questions. So most of you guys probably won't get these, but they're great to go over. So number 1, Kavan and Carly will work blank in a group. Does anyone know the right answer? You can unmute yourself or you can put it in the chat box. Kavan and Carly will work blank in a group. When we work in a group, do we work together or alone? We work together. Oh, goodness. We work together. So Kavan and Carly will work together in a group. Number 2, each group will do a blank to help decide what rules they will have in their class. So what is each, in our story, what is each group trying to come up with? That first step in making a rule is finding the problem. So each group will do a problem to help, oh my goodness, do a project. Sorry, I cannot think this morning. Each group will do a project to help decide what rules they will have in their class. So we're doing a big project. Number 3, a blank is something we want to accomplish. Remember I said this word is really important. We have long term, short term. We're always working towards this. We want to accomplish it. Anyone have any ideas? Come on, I know someone knows. A blank is something we want to accomplish.
A goal.
A goal, yes, thank you, Reggian. Yes, a goal. I knew someone knew it, that's why I was waiting. Awesome. A goal is something we want to accomplish. Thanks for chiming in there. Number 4, the goal of students' group project is to find a problem that may blank students from learning. So the goal of Students Group Project is to find a problem that may stop students from learning, because we don't want that. Those are problems in the classroom. And number 5, the students will come up with a blank that will help the problem. So what's their goal? They're finding these problems. Where do they make it?
Go.
Oh, I hear it. Say it again. Rules. Good job, Brent. Rules. Yes, very good. The students are going to come up with a rule that will help the problem. I love the interaction this morning. It's great. So we're going to do a couple more problems. Why is it a problem if students talk in class? Is it you might get hungry, you make new friends, or others can't hear? What's the problem if students are talking in class? See, yes, others can't hear. Good job, Brent. We all want to, we want to make friends and we want to talk, but we can't talk in class because some other people might not be able to hear. All right, number 7. What problem do Carly and Kavan find? So was it they were the first group? Or was it doing homework, playing on electronics, or cleaning a desk? What was the problem? B, yes, playing on electronics. Remember, they were texting their friends on their cell phones, and that was a problem because that got in the way of their learning. Number 8, what do William and Amaya do before they start working? Do they play a game? Do they get a drink? Or do they read a book? This is a small detail. They
Play a game.
play a game. No, they get a drink.
Huh?
Okay, number 9. Why is it a problem to have backpacks on the floor? Someone could get everyone would stay in their seat, or the backpacks would get dirty. Good job, Ivy. Good job. So why is it a problem to have backpacks and jackets on the floor?
Cause they ain't here breaking up.
Which one you think it is, A, B, or C?
Why is it a problem to have backpacks and jackets on the floor? Anyone know?
Hey.
Yes, someone could get hurt. Someone could trip over it, fall, and really hurt themselves. So that is definitely a problem. And the last one, number 10, why is Mr. Landry happy the students found problems? They can tell their principals the problem, they will do nothing about them, or they can make class rules to help everyone learn. Why is Mr. Landry happy the students found problems? C. Yes. Good job, Isaac. They can make class rules to help everyone learn. Well, good job, everyone. That's it for our reading today. So now you should be breaking off into your unique learning systems, then do either your PCI or extended content standards, and then your news to you assignment. And we will see you back at 10:20 for our live math instruction with Miss Bryson.